Hello, hello. Welcome to another pour from Callie's in the Kitchen. I have here a flower edge tray mold from Pouring Your Heart Out. Unfortunately for now, it's September. I'm not sure when this video will be uploaded. Miss Julie cannot ship to the US yet, but I believe she's working on another source to get her mold shipped to us. So, like when I go to eBay, sorry, I got a little, I thought I had this all cleaned up, ready to go. So, oh my goodness, sorry. When I go to put in Pouring Your Heart Out on eBay, it doesn't show up. So here I've got 140 grams. And I just want a thin layer because I'm actually going to do a 2-tier 3D bloom. And totally inspired by Christine, Lagow. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And I will link her Instagram below. And I'm always on the lookout for different ways to draw petals for 3D blooms. And hers was so cool. I had to try it. Now, she used a tray from Molds and Shapes and the Cascade tray mold, so it's a bit deeper. This is not as deep, but I loved where the petals were, so I wanted to use that. I'm using Nick Pro, and as I mentioned, I did 70A and 70B, so 140 total. I'm hoping that's enough. While that's settling in, I want to make sure I have enough for my white. So I'm going to put aside 20, 20. I think that'll be enough. Well, let's see. And then I will pour some more. So I wasn't sure how much. I've used this mold before, but as a total, meaning the whole thing with a background. But this time it's a little different. I think I'll put 25, just to be safe. I really don't think I'm going to need that, but 21, 22, 24, 25. So that allowed me, so 140 grams. So see, I want to make sure it goes in the center. I did place my resin in the Resiners bubble remover machine, and let's see, should I just do the whole thing? Well, see, I want to make sure I have room for the next coat. So let's see, 140 minus 30. Wow, that's kind of cool. But I think I'll just go to 120 in total. Yeah, there's a little bit left there, because I want to make sure I have enough on the lip here. So even though I use the bubble remover machine, there's still some bubbles. So let me work on getting those up a bit first. I wish they just sort of appear in one spot. Wouldn't that be nice? And then I can just zap it. So our weather is changing. It's been summer and beautiful warm days. Now it's getting a little cooler. So I have to adjust the resin timing. So let me, I'm just trying to break them up. Sometimes that does it, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see. Let's do it really gently. Kind of made that one worse. So I'm going to put in a little bit more of the resin because I'm looking at the height here and I still have room. So I'm just going to do some more and I'm going to put it in the center so I don't waste this resin. But I think I've left enough room for a second one. And I'm just hoping that I am going to lightly torch. I am hoping that I have room. I think that's what I was going to say. I can't remember. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is use alcohol inks, and I'm using Octopus fluids from Octopus Resin inks, and I get mine from Laura's Art Corner. So if you're in the US, you can get her. So I'm just going to use 2 colors. So I know I kind of went up higher there. So now what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to use purple. Again, this feels like husky colors. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. But they just look so pretty together, right? So I'm gonna go. And that's cool looking. All right, so I think that's what I'm gonna leave it as. Now I know it's gonna come in. So I am now going to put in my 25 grams here, Castincraft, 2.5 drops. 1, 2, oops, 2, and I'm trying to control a 1/2 drop. Then I'm going to use Sparkle White, because I'm a sparkly kind of girl. So I'm just going to do that much. Oh, I always forget this goes everywhere. So let me put it over here to stir. So this is also to allow me for my inks to evaporate. So I'll let that go. Let it sit for a bit. Let's see the consistency. My cup is getting warm. Yeah, not yet. So I'm going to wait a few more minutes, get my piping bag ready, and be right back. All right, so I'm going to try to pedal the way Christine did, and so we shall see. So let me get it started. See how it shapes up? It's so interesting. Now I think she had it more colored, so I might do that on the second layer. So she did kind of these things, and I don't think she joined them, so I'm going to try to do the same thing. So it's really interesting when I watch some of these reels, you know, we put it at high speed, and then it makes me think that I've got to do it fast. But then I realized no, it's done for a reason. It's, you know, to high speed and not waste time. So I'm going to do this slowly. Now I'm going to actually go out first, out first, and then come back in again, because I want to make sure I have enough room. I haven't done this way of drawing the petals, so. Okay, so what she did is she drew a big circle. In each of the sections here. Now she used a completely different mold, so Gosh, I wish I could do it evenly. Okay. It was just such a cool way of drawing the petals. Now what she did is she did a circle and a circle, and then she put in a dot. So maybe next time, if I do this again, what I might actually do is do these first. Then it gives me, oh! Put it in the wrong place. Oh, shuckaroos. Oh well. I'm not going to put a dot in there. I might do these first actually next time, so that it can give me a guide. As to where to put these round ones. One more here. Oops. One more here. Okay, now I'm going to come in the center, but you know what I'm going to do? Usually, sometimes what I do is I heat gun the resin in the center, but then it kind of loses the shape. So I'm going to do it, heat gun it while it's in the piping bag, because it's been a while and I don't know if that's going to do anything or not. And I'm going to come in the center. Okay, then, she still had some left. Okay. Oops. Then I'm going to take my stick, and she came in. On the outside ones. Yeah, I can't do those evenly. Gosh darn it. And then down in on those. I might do them out next time. I'm definitely going to try this one again and petal in a different order. Didn't go deep enough there. Is this the two right here? Yep. And I did there. Okay. So I'm going to heat gun it in a minute, and then I will come back to you for the next layer. Now the next layer, I know Christine did not do any inks, but I'm going to, because for some reason my inks here, you know, didn't, what do you call it? Didn't stay spread. So anyway, see you for the next step. Okay, so this is cured. I mixed up another 140 grams of Nick Pro. Hopefully that'll be enough, because like I said, I want to leave room for a layer for a background. So I'm going to do this a little differently, because my inks didn't sort of do what they were supposed to do, meaning they didn't spread as much. So I'm just going to just put in just a little bit more so that I get the edge of the mold. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to spread it out there because I want to use something, the rest of this for something else, another project. So let me get 20 grams aside first for my white. Okay, so I've got 20 grams in here. Okay, I can use this. So I guess I needed maybe 120 grams. And I think as I look over, I still have room. So that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same colors. No idea what this looks like. Dying to know. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops! 1, 2, 3. So hopefully this will create some depth. And then I'm just gonna do the yellow a little bit more, and I'm just gonna do it 4. Now I can't see, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, now I know they'll come in. So I'll get my piping bag ready. So once again, I'm going to use Castincraft. And I'm going to pedal it a little differently than I did the first time. So 1, 2, and then I'll get my stick, add some more of that sparkle white. I'm going to do it to the side because it just floats everywhere. But it's so pretty. If you like sparkle. Not everybody does. So let that spread. I'll do this a bit. And then I'm looking around. It looks like I have a little bit room left for a back coat, so that's good. So let's see, I have about 130 grams left. So I did 140 less 30, 110. Okay, good. So 110 is enough. And that's including, you know, the white for the bloom. So when I used my laser gun, this was at 37, but it's still not thick enough for me. But you know what? It's really warm today, so let me get this ready, put it in my piping bag, and I'll come back to you when I do the pedaling. All right, so wish me luck on my drawing. Take a little bit off. So this time, I'm actually going to draw the 2 circles here first. That way, it gives me an idea of where to put the big circle. And the inner petaling. Oops. Whoops. Oh, sugar. Now, I think when I look back, she used a much bigger mold. So there was more room. So we'll just do our best. And I wanted to try doing, you know, a double layer. Not a very good circle. Let me go back in. This one looked a little narrow. So did this one. I went too fast. Okay, do this now. So I really found it much easier to have those in there first. Now I'm going to do some petaling in the inside, but what I'm going to do with my heat gun is actually heat up my resin. Instead of doing it after I've done the petaling. So here goes. And I'm going to do this shape. If you know me, I just love to do as much petaling as possible. Okay, let's do this and that. Okay, now I'll get my little tool here. And since I did these, I'm going to go down in there. Now I could clean my stick, but I kind of want the colors to sort of blend in. So I'm going to make them flow that way. Now it looks like a hot mess right now. Oh, I hope something nice turns out of this. I don't think I bloomed so much in one piece. It's a lot of blooming here. Oh boy. Does that look messy or what? So tempted to put some more little, I just can't help myself. Okay, I'm gonna wait a bit, torch, and then I'll come back to you for the background. So it looks really messy to me, so I'm not sure how this will turn out. Because I put that sparkle white, sparkly, I'm thinking I'm gonna use a black background. I know I could, you know, Christine did a different, she did like a green, but her colors were different than mine. So I just mixed up some resin of J. Diction, and I used, let me just get this spill here, and I used Let's Resin black epoxy paste, which I absolutely love for using on my back coats. So I also used this for another pour. So I did, I think probably I needed maybe 100 grams for this top layer. So this is a nice deep enough mold, you know, to do a double layer 3D bloom. Good to know. So let me just do that. I'll use my heat gun, and then I will see you for the unmolding. Yay! So it's somewhat cured. I mean, it is, but when I put my finger on it, it's still a little, there's still some marks, but I'm too impatient. And I've had a pretty hard day today, so I want to see how this bloom turned out. So I am going to have to shave in here a little bit. Oh, okay, it's still bendy. Ooh, maybe I should wait. you know what? I'm just going to take it out and then put it on top of this mold on the other side. So I'm going to be like this. I'm going to do it like this. Ooh, that's dirty. Oh boy. Okay, hang on. Let me clean this up so I can do the reveal and place it on top of there. Be right back. All right, so let's see how this turned out. Okay. Oh, see, I'm getting some fingerprints on there. So I am doing this a little too soon. Oh my word. Oh my word. I am so glad I put the black background. Can you see, I'm going to turn this off here. Can you see the sparkle? And look at that bloom. Oh my goodness. It's a sparkly bloom. I love it. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to bring, oh, look at that center. Okay. And I'm just going to lift it up so that you can kind of see the shimmer, you know, see the shimmer. Wow. Wowza, wowza. That turned out beautifully. So I'm thinking I may not even need to do it twice, you know, because that second layer, it kind of didn't do much. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. But oh my God, let me know what you think. I love it myself. And I will catch you next time.